Hello my gods and goddesses, and welcome back to another video. So today, as you guys saw by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about how this so-called battle rapper thought it was okay to basically say the most disgusting, vile, disturbing things about a 6-year-old child. And the worst thing is, this child doesn't even exist. Like, the raps he was saying were very colorist, it was misogynistic, very sexist, and very pedophilic, and I was so disgusting. I could not listen to the video all the way. It was even hard for me to even listen to it the second time while recording this audio. And I'm not even gonna tell y'all who this fool is. I'm not even telling y'all who he is, because he don't even deserve none of the clout. He don't deserve no clout. He don't even deserve any attention at this point. Okay, everybody already know who he is and what he looks like. I'm not gonna give him no free promo on this channel. I'm not giving him nothing. So I want y'all to listen to this video. The audio. Um, the the stuff he said in here was like so disturbing. It may even make y'all just want to throw up, and make some of y'all heart drop. Because if this is how the way battle rap is supposed to be, then it needs to be shut down. It should not get to the point where you're disrespecting a whole child. The fact he was so specific about writing this entire rap disrespecting a 6-year-old child, and the thing is, this child doesn't even exist. He said in his Instagram live, that the man's daughter he doesn't have a daughter, she doesn't exist. And I'm just like, that makes it worse. So you mean to tell me you wrote this rap down and repeated it? And how did he think this was fine? How? So guys, the audio is gonna come up really quick. If you guys really don't want to listen to it, and I don't blame you, it was hard for me to even like listen to this, even like the second time even recording the audio. So guys, skip to 522. I'll put it right there. I hope y'all can see it, and listen to the audio.
Look at your daughter and look at my daughter. Okay. No, for real. Look at your daughter and look at my daughter. Fuck that. Look at our baby mamas. Your baby mama black. My baby mama strapped, light skin, cute as shit. Your baby mama's this. That means Pop, you're a rapper. Your daughter's features gonna be ludicrous. Now when I tell you this, I'm not trying to hate, but every time I put up a picture on Facebook of my daughter, she get like 500 likes. Every time you put up a picture of your daughter, she only get 8. I hope that little bitch learn how to fight, because you and her look alike. Her life gonna be hard as shit. Your daughter gonna be hard to want. My daughter gonna be hard to get. Your daughter gonna be hard to duck. My daughter gonna be hard to hit. My daughter gonna be called my daughter. Your daughter gonna be called a bitch. She gonna fucking suck every nigga that give her attention. And after she do, they gonna say, Sally, I need my space. She gonna be getting bent over in them Ben Harbor backwoods getting trains ran on her. And when you ask her where she been, she gonna say, Daddy, it was a date. Your daughter gonna have high insecurities and low self-esteem because she grew up with a gap and look like Daddy in the face. Your daughter gonna be a little broke bitch. She gonna do anything for a pair of Reeboks. She gonna say, tie me, and I'm gonna suck 60 of our men nuts in seconds. She's a G-shot. Then she gonna meet me. I'ma kidnap that bitch. Drag her by her hair. No. Drag her by her hair. Then bitch slap that bitch. Put her out on the strip. I don't give a fuck if she's 6. If 30 niggas give me $30, then she's sucking 30 niggas' dicks.
Alright, guys. I know y'all heard that audio. I'm just so disgusted by the stuff he set up in here. And, you know, the part with the colors and part, I'm not even fazed by that, because I've heard so many black dudes say the most color stuff, and it's not the entire group, but it's too many of them that be saying colorist things, and I've been so desensitized by it. Like, I just don't care like that. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, you're self-hating, you're telling on yourself. What else is new? But what disturbed me the most were the sexualizing of a 6-year-old kid, and a hypothetical kid at that. My thing is this: if you're able to say all that without blinking an eye and not seeing what's wrong with what you're saying, what are you really doing behind closed doors? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. This man should be investigated. And on top of that, y'all, he's got 3 daughters. 3 brown skin daughters, all brown skin, and he's saying this stuff in his so-called rap, and he don't see nothing wrong with it. No, you need to be investigated. I'm sorry, this man is, I don't know if I heard he lives in Detroit, but I heard someone else say he lives in Michigan. Listen, I don't know where this man is. If y'all know where this man is, y'all need to call CPS, call FBI, call SWAT, call the police, because this man is just saying stuff that that's normal human beings would just not say in a rap. And, you know, people's making excuses. Well, I've heard worse. You know, this is battle rap, and, you know, everybody's supposed to be like this. Everybody's supposed to be disrespectful. Y'all don't say this when these other rappers, say this. I'm sorry, like, rappers throughout history, I've never known a rapper that rapped about violating and pimping out a 6-year-old child. Name me one one worldwide rapper, one known rapper that y'all know that has rapped about violating and pimping out a 6-year-old child, because I'm gonna wait for that, because I haven't heard no rapper rap about no stuff like that. And the fact that people try to normalize this in battle rap, I understand that folks are trying to, you know, hip lower belt with their opponent and stuff. And my thing is this: battle rap, in my opinion, it's vile. Battle rap, in my opinion, is just vile. It's trash. Trust me, I've heard some good battle rap, but this, nah. Him and others battle raps that just sounds so vulgar and trifling. Like, nah, I'm just not for that. And people are talking about, well, you know, this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for people who are too sensitive. It's not about being too sensitive. It's about how this man thought it was okay. How this man thought it was cool to just say this stuff, and nobody checked him. And the saddest thing, no one checked him. The men in the audience did not check this man. I'm like, how are you still able to just walk freely without getting cussed out, without people trying to jump you? How are you able to still walk free like that? And we got men like him is the reason why black women and girls are the way we are now, because he's basically saying we're not deserving of any type of love. We all deserve to get treated like crap. Okay, that's basically what he was trying to say in his whole rap. All we're good for, all dark-skinned women and girls are good for, is sex, and that's it. Okay, that's all we're good for. We don't deserve to get treated like queens, according to him. So that's basically what it is. He made an entire rap about violating and pimping out a 6-year-old child, and he don't see nothing wrong with that. If that does not scream pedophilia vibes, I don't know what is. People need to investigate this man. What he said was not right. And the fact he wrote this down, y'all, he was on Instagram Live, and he told his audience that he wrote this down and repeated it. And I'm like, and you thought that was fine? So you thought that's just normal, right? Oh, I'm gonna just rap about this, this, and this. Oh yeah, this sounds just great. And I'm just looking at him like, and you thought this was okay to write down? You didn't see nothing wrong with what you were writing. That's y'all trifling. Trifling. Like I said, it's straight up trifling at this point. This man doesn't care. He just does not care. And I'm just like, and this is the thing, what really made me mad is that no man in that audience was holding him accountable. I hardly don't see any man talking about this, especially I don't see hardly any black men in my own community that's on YouTube that's even talking about this. The only people I've heard about talking about this wholeheartedly is black women, and that, in my opinion, that's just sad. Okay, where is the rest of the black men that are saying this is wrong? And I'm telling you right now, if I come in my comment section, I see people excusing this, you're getting blocked, because there's just no way. There's just no way this is just acceptable and it's just normalized. This is the thing. The abuse, the sexual abuse with black girls and women, especially dark-skinned girls, is disturbing. The normalization of us getting abused, being violated, and it's just so normalized in the community. It's sick. It's very sick, and I'm just so tired of this. Like, why do y'all feel like disrespecting dark-skinned women and girls is okay? Y'all feel like we're not worthy of anything. Like, we're like a whole different species to y'all. And it's just sad. Then you got little black girls growing up thinking that they're not pretty and they're not good enough. Like that viral video that went viral about that little black girl who basically said she was ugly. She basically said she was ugly looking into the camera when that stylist was doing her hair.
I'm so ugly. What? Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. You are so pretty. You all shut up. Go in the room. When you look at yourself, you supposed to say, I'm so pretty. You are so pretty. Do you hear me? You got the prettiest little dimples. You are too cute. Oh. No, you gonna make me cry. You're not ugly.
Y'all heard that? That's that stuff I am talking about. Like, cause like the normalization of abuse of dark-skinned women and girls is just baffling. It's so baffling, it's trash, and it's disgusting. There is literally horror stories from other black women that basically said when they were 10, 11, or 12, they were even sexualized at that age. There were literally grown men catcalling them, even so much as following them home or grabbing onto them. Like, it's so disturbing how normalized our abuse is, and the saddest thing is the world doesn't care. They're just like, oh yeah, you know, black women, we're strong and independent, we'll just get over it. Like, no, I'm done with that. Like, I'm tired of folks just telling black women to just get over it and it's fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine. I'm sick of it. And you heard that little girl crying, and she was 4 in that video. She was 4. She was basically saying that she was ugly, looked in the camera and said she was ugly. And obviously I'm sorry, that hit me hard. It took me to like a very horrible place I was at the time when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid growing up, I used to be picked on a lot. And not only that, I used to be picked on a lot for not only how big my nose was, but for my skin tone. Sometimes I would just look in the mirror and just cry, because I felt like I was really not pretty. I felt like I wasn't beautiful enough. I honestly felt like what those kids said about me was true, because I used to get made fun of all the time for having darker skin, for having a big nose, and I had real bad acne growing up. So it was like they try to find any reason to lower my self-esteem. They would attack me on anything: my clothes, my skin tone, how big my nose was, how nappy my hair was. It got to the point where I honestly felt like I was ugly. I felt like, wouldn't nobody want me? When I got older, nobody wouldn't want me. Who wants the ugly big nose, dark skinned black girl? Who wants me? I'm nothing. I'm nobody. And y'all, it took me years to build up the self-esteem that I had now. Cause when I was a kid, that was hard. Like when you hear that multiple times throughout your day, especially on bullying, when you hear that all the time, you start to believe it. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about, oh well, maybe no, I don't want to hear that. No, I don't want to hear that. It's disgusting. It's so it's so like vile what that man said, and it's not right. It isn't right, and it's not fair. It's just not. We're getting treated like trash. We're getting treated like crap. And for the black girls and the black women, don't let what that bastard say defy who you are. You are more than that. You are beautiful, okay? You're beautiful, okay? This man clearly hates himself. He clearly hates himself. He doesn't love himself, which is why he said what he said and didn't feel no way afterwards. And the men who were behind him, who didn't even say nothing, didn't check him, they are enablers. Enablers of the abuse that happens to black women and girls every day. You know how many little black girls go missing and they're never heard from again? You know how many black women are forced into sex trafficking? That stuff is not made up. It really does happen. And it happens every day. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. And we're always left to defend ourselves, sadly. We are. We're always left to defend ourselves and act like we're not beautiful enough. That's why we have channels that are created for darker skinned women or girls to combat all this mess. What that man said was disgusting, and I hope he gets investigated, because what he said was just not what no normal human being would say. Rapping is one thing, but to say that is just vile. Kids should be off limits, period. That is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. And I'm done. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Later, my gods and goddesses. And have a wonderful day.